Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Avery. I'm a holistic nutrition health coach, and today I'm taking you with me to the grocery store. I'm going to be showing you some sauces, some chips, some yogurt, some snacks, just a variety of different things that I would pick up if I were to do the Candida cleanse again. And so hopefully this will help you while you're grocery shopping. And I did want to mention that I have 2 ebooks out right now that are focused on the Candida cleanse, Candida diet, whatever you want to call it. So check those out. They're on my website, but let's go to the grocery store. Today I'm going to Sprouts. It's a lot like Whole Foods and has a huge variety of food. And of course I have to show you my favorite pasta by Jovial. So yes, you can have pasta on the Candida diet, just make sure that it's grain-free. And this one is made from cassava flour, and it literally just has 2 ingredients, which is amazing. So quinoa is technically a seed, so I did have this while I was on the Candida cleanse, but you just want to have kind of small amounts of it. You don't want to be having it every single day, but that is something I picked up. I personally love any kind of canned fish, so sardines, mackerel, tuna, salmon, anything like that I really enjoy. And I just make sure that you're getting it wild caught, and the sardines are really amazing, really great in omega-3s, and so I had these quite often when I was on the Candida cleanse. Sauces are something that's kind of hard to find. You want to make sure that you're not getting anything with sugar or gluten, anything like that. So you can have coconut aminos on the cleanse, so it's a good substitute for soy sauce. So just make sure it doesn't have any added sugar or anything like that, and it's made with apple cider vinegar. That is what you would want. For instance, this one I noticed had rice vinegar in it, so you really just want to always make sure that you're looking at the ingredients before you're buying something. And next, I definitely recommend picking up some apple cider vinegar. This is a vinegar that you can have because it is antifungal and it helps with your stomach acid. I love a good chip, and Siete has amazing options for you. It's something that I recommend if you are on the Candida cleanse, but honestly just any time. The ingredients are amazing, very minimal and clean. They're grain-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, all the things that you would want. Seaweed snacks are great on the go snacks, but they're also really good if you want to add in some salmon or tuna on top. I really like to do that, but I definitely recommend these as a little snack. Some more sauces. Siete had some salsa that I really liked, and the ingredients were amazing. They didn't have vinegar or sugar or anything that you wouldn't be able to have on the cleanse, so definitely recommend Siete for your sauces. I am obsessed with their jalapeno sauce up here. Again, the ingredients are super minimal and clean, and this one even has apple cider vinegar, which is great. Bone broth is amazing, really high in protein, and I really like Kettle and Fire. It is a little bit more expensive, but I would say it's worth it because the quality is so good. Just make sure the ingredients are something that you can have, but for the most part, I would say all of the Kettle and Fire are great for the cleanse. I also spotted these coconut wraps, which are great. Coconut can be antifungal as well, and the ingredients were very minimal. This is something that I would recommend if you are doing a cleanse and you really want to have kind of a wrap or a sandwich. This is a great alternative from your regular tortilla. And speaking of a regular tortilla, I love the Siete burrito size and also their taco size. I have these all the time, even when I'm not doing the cleanse. It's just so good and very delicious. Teas are great to have on the cleanse. I really like the brand Traditional Medicinal, and this Echinacea Plus is great. It's a good antifungal. I also spotted Pal Darko, which is an antifungal. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But another good brand is Yogi. These are the 2 that I would recommend because they don't use plastic in their tea bags. Chomps is a great on-the-go snack. It's basically just a beef stick. It's made from grass-fed beef, so the quality is really good and ingredients are good as well. You definitely can have chocolate on the Candida cleanse, but just make sure it doesn't have any added sugar. This 100% cacao didn't have any added sugar, but if you find one that has stevia or monk fruit, that's a good option as well. I added shredded coconut a lot to like smoothie bowls and things like that, and then I also noticed that they had a grain-free baking powder, which is awesome because a lot of the times baking powder does have grains in them. And then for flour, I would opt for coconut flour, almond flour, or cassava flour. These are some really good options if you are wanting to bake more, and also tapioca flour. Monk fruit and stevia are okay to have in moderation, but a lot of times they are filled with other things like erythritol erythritol and sometimes natural flavors, which you would want to avoid. So just be cautious and make sure that it's a pure ingredient. And then going on to nut butters, stay away from peanut butter because it can be high in mold, and a lot of times they can be packed with sugars, so try to avoid that. And also this one had palm oil, which I try to avoid. There's really no need for them to add all these additives to it, so it really just needs to be like dry roasted almonds or whatever kind of nut butter that you're looking for. It needs to be very clean and simple ingredients. Milk by far is my favorite nut milk. It also is very easy to make almond milk at home, but if you are going to the store, I would definitely pick up this one. I wasn't eating dairy when I was doing the cleanse, but I really love yogurt, and Coco June has really great clean ingredients in their yogurt. And then there's also Coco Yo, very clean, minimal ingredients, so these are the ones that I would recommend. I also saw this one, so basically you're just wanting one that doesn't have any added sugar or any kind of weird ingredients, but this one was also good. I just haven't tried it. Obviously, a lot of vegetables and greens are going to be amazing during the cleanse. I didn't want to go into too many details about this in this video. Eating organic is going to be best when you're buying produce. I would focus on cruciferous vegetables and non-starchy vegetables the most, but yeah, you can have a variety of different things. Papaya is one fruit I did have during my cleanse, and you can even eat the seeds and sides. They're a great antifungal as well. For nuts, you want to be kind of careful because some of them can be moldy, but I did have almonds, walnuts, and pecans, but just make sure they're not moldy. And then for crackers, I love these Simple Meal crackers. The ingredients are so good. The garlic and herb is my favorite. They are definitely Candida friendly. You can have coffee during the cleanse. I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but again, it's a problem with mold when it comes to coffee, so you want to get one that's third-party tested. I honestly don't really know which one to choose from here, but just search online which coffees don't have mold in them. Berries are amazing. They're definitely something that will give you a little sweet treat, and they're not really high in fructose like other fruits, so stick to berries when you're doing the cleanse. So when you're choosing meat, you want to make sure that it doesn't have any antibiotics and added hormones to them. Labeling like pasture-raised, 100% grass-fed, things like that, they're going to be the most high quality, and try to get them organic when you can, but that's the labels that I would look for when I'm buying meat. I definitely would have some garlic and onion on deck when I'm doing the cleanse because they're great antifungals and really easy to cook into and add flavoring into your dishes. And of course, lemon and lime for my warm lemon water in the morning. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also wanted to remind you, you don't necessarily have to buy anything in a package. These are just some brands that I would recommend using. Always look at the ingredient list and make sure that you can have all the ingredients. Make sure it doesn't have things like sugars or gluten or dairy, things like that that you would want to avoid during your Candida cleanse. But that's it for the video. Check out my ebooks if you're interested in those. Give this video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!